next recipe is a favourite of mine because I love making curry and it's great. And what I've done is that we're actually using the neck of the turkey, and it's very underrated, but it comes with the bird anyway, so why discard it? Why not make use of it? And it is absolutely fabulous. What I've done here is I've just taken the actual meat, I've chopped it up, picked the meat off, and I've also marinated utilising the spices that are in the recipe. I've got another butter and some chopped onions. I'm just going to start softening them up. Pop in the onions and we're just going to gently soften them for about 5 minutes. And while they're going, I'm just going to add in the garlic and the ginger. The onions have been softened now for about 5 minutes with the garlic and ginger. And as I say, what we're going to do now is just add in that marinated turkey neck into that. We're going to fry that off a little bit. And then we're going to, while that's sizzling away beautifully, we're then going to add in the coconut milk. And then we're going to bring it up with some veg stock and some water. Okay, I'm just going to pop in a little bit of the cream cheese. We're going to pop it into a hot oven, which is probably about gas fire for about an hour, which is 190, 375. Turkey's in the oven now, it's been in for about 20 minutes, and now we're going to start making the rice. Now, it's very important whenever you cook rice, there's so many different ways to do things. What works best for me is I always wash my rice and then go on the stove, and sometimes you can even pop it in the oven and it just works out just great as well, so you're having a braised style. Today, I've got my washed rice here, which is long grain rice. I've got a solid pan. I'm just going to pop in about 2 ounces of the butter. I'm going to soften up some more onions, okay, which are in the recipe. And we're just going to let those sizzle. And also in there, I'm actually just going to pop a little knob of veg stock in there as well, which will just give a nice flavour to the rice. And then we're just going to pop in that rice. Bring it all together. Mix that in so all the butter is coating the rice. Just going to add a little bit of seasoning into there. Some lovely salt and pepper. Okay, now the rice, all the rice is mixed in and covered by the butter. We're just going to add in some water. Part of a good curry is all the little extras that go with it. I've got some natural yogurt here, some cucumber, some mint, mango chutney, some leftover fruit from the fruit bowl, desiccated coconut, and we're just going to bring these together. The chutney, just take out into a nice little bowl. And the good thing about this as well is on occasions, depending on how your curry is, if your curry is really hot and you think, oh, it needs a bit of sweetness, just put a spoonful of the mango chutney in, absolutely just put a nice little touch to it. Like these next couple of ones here, I'm going to take some desiccated coconut, pop it into a nice little bowl, and then all I'm doing there is just adding those things to it. So I've got some sultanas and raisins left over. I've got some apple from a previous recipe. I'm just going to chop that up, peel off this satsuma, and again, don't forget any leftover skin can go straight into the compost bin. The yogurt, any natural yogurt will do, even if you've got some Greek yogurt, natural yogurt, doesn't matter. I'm using a Greek style natural yogurt here. And all we're going to do is just take this out of the container. And then we're just going to take a little bit of the cucumber. Now, there's so many different ways you can do this with the cucumber. And you can go beautifully, very fine diced, or you can go robust. I like the actual crunch because with the texture of the curry, fabulous, absolutely gorgeous. Mixed in like there. A little bit of mint. Now this is really good because this will last a good week, week and a half in your fridge. Right, okay, you're just going to pop the coconut, empty that all out into a serving bowl, ready for our curry. I've taken the rice off the heat, and this is the one time where I'll mess with the rice, okay? There's enough moisture in there because I put a lid on it so the steam's in there. I'm just going to move the fork around just to break up the grains. This is going to need another 2 or 3 minutes, and it would be just perfect. Just coming up to the hour, and I'm just about to take the turkey out of the oven. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring this out here. Okay, now that is looking rather gorgeous. I'm gonna pop this into a non-stick saucepan, and I'm just gonna add in the rest of the chopped turkey we had left over. The rice is absolutely great. Okay. Ah, gorgeous. Just gonna test that for beautiful. Ah, yeah, okay, there we go. And this is that turkey neck curry. Oh, the smells of this is phenomenal. Now, if you want to take it a stage further, which I usually do, a bit of the coriander, chili, which I've got lying around. You don't have to. I'm just going to also add in just some red chopped chilies on the top of there. Okay, and the final touch, you can never have a curry without poppadoms. Okay, and what I've got here, there's two options for these. You can either buy the poppadom crisps, or all I've done is just found some raw poppadoms. I just popped them into a deep fat fryer just for 20 seconds, drained them off. Be careful, because we're talking hot oil, and we got these wonderful little poppadom crisps. Right, I'm going to enjoy this, and I hope you do the same.